Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In this short tutorial I'll be showing you guys how to fix a zipper to a dress or a skirt in a few easy steps. Okay, so for this I'm just going to be using this piece of material that I've cut out yet and a lighter shade of zip so you can actually see what this looks like a lot clearer at the end of this video. So if this seems like something you would love to learn how to make, do also stay tuned to the end of this video. Keep watching. Also leave a like if you find it very helpful. Do also subscribe to this channel so you can get notified whenever I post a new video, and let's get right into it. To fix a zipper, you must have created a zipper allowance, and yours might be 1 inch or 2 inch, but for this I have just 1 inch for this zipper allowance. Okay, and I've gone ahead to give that a good press on both sides. I wanted to give that a good press so the line can actually be very visible. So from this line, that's where you know where you're meant to fix this zipper to. All right, so once I've done this, the next thing I want to go ahead to do is to begin to pin my zip down to this piece. So this is your zipper and it's meant to face downward, just as this material is faced backward right now. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my pins right now and I'm just going to begin to pin this right from the top to the bottom, just like you can see me doing like this. So first of all, you want to open it up. Okay, you want to open it up. So for you to know which side goes to which side, just place it upside down like you can see me doing like this. Okay, the fabric is upside down to the back, and this one is also upside down to the back. All right, so now you're just going to take your zip and along the line that you can see here, which the iron has already helped us to create, we're going to begin to pin this down just like this. All right, this iron bar should be at the top part. Okay, this iron that you can see showing here should be at the top part. So I'm going to use my pin right now and I'm going to begin to pin this down little by little. Okay, so once I've pinned the first part, this is what it's looking like. Okay, this is the first part that I've gone ahead to pin. I'll go ahead and pin the second part the same way to this part, just backward. Okay, so the right side will face the right side, but when I'm facing it downward like this, it's facing all backward. Okay, so the right side will face the right side. This iron bar should be up, so just go ahead and pin from there. So this is what I have. You can already see this forming. So basically, when I face this to the front and I zip it up, although without sewing, you can already see this coming together. So now let's go ahead and sew this at the machine. Okay, so to start with, you want to go ahead and attach your zipper foot. This is called a zipper foot and it helps a lot in fixing a zipper to a dress more than the normal foot you see on the machine. So I'm going to go ahead and change the foot of my machine right now. So now once I have this, I'm going to begin to sew. So this is our material that we pinned earlier. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to open this up. Okay, so we are going to start with this side. So for this, you can see the line from the ironing earlier. Okay, so when we're sewing, we're just going to try to make sure that this zip is directly on this line. So first of all, we're just going to place this at our machine this way. Then we're going to drop this down. I'll remove my first pin so this can easily pass, and then we're going to begin to sew. So we'll begin to sew like this. First of all, I'm tightening my stitch at the upper part. So now let's begin to sew slowly. You can see that because it's a zipper foot, it's very easy for me to sew on this. Okay, it's just taking it slowly and it's sewing directly on the edge I want it to be at. So when sewing yours, just make sure you're extra careful not to sew on top of the rubber part of the zip, okay? So as I'm going along, I'm actually removing my pin because of the pin, it's not going to move forward. So I'm going ahead to remove the pins and I'll continue sewing. So when you get to this point now, you just want to sew inner, okay? You want to sew inward because this is where the stitch starts for the main piece of the dress. So you just want to sew down, okay? So this is what I have. So what I meant is that this stitch right here, it started here, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and sew inward a bit so the zip can sit properly. So once you've sewn this side, this is what it is looking like. All right, this is what it's looking like. You can see. So the next thing you want to do is to do this to the same side, but for this other side, what I'm going to do is to turn my material upside down. So instead of sewing from up to down, I'll be sewing from down to up, just like this. So start with, I'll first of all close the zip a bit, all right, just at this starting point. I'm taking off my first pin now. Then I'm putting this inside of my machine and I'll begin to sew. So just make sure that you're sewing directly on the line that is showing from the ironing that you made. Once I've done this, this is basically what we have for this zipper. You can see what it looks like all the way to the top. You can see what it looks like. And this is what it looks like at this edge, okay? So once you pin it down, you don't have to drag and you don't have to do anything. You just have to sew smoothly and it'll come out this way. I do hope you found this tutorial very helpful. If you did, please do well to leave a like and also do well to subscribe to this channel so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye guys.